Hey Dave, come on in.
How's it going, Ron? Ready to lose the cars again?
As soon as Brian gets here, want anything to drink?
I'm good. Later then.
So have you been stressed out over work as I have recently?
No, but I'm not one of the execs. Things seem to be too smooth for us working since then.
Let's just rub it in.
I think I just did.
Brian seems to have had a pretty rough time of it recently, though.
Well, what do you expect after what he let happen in life?
Good point. He's running a bit late, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed. My bad habits rubbing off. So we gonna talk about this thing?
In a minute. I'll be back.
You believe what they're asking us to do?
I know it's ridiculous.
I mean, even if the risk is low.
Can't plan for everything in a situation like this.
And they insist it can be done how quickly? A few hours? No.
Tell me about it. Hello? Hey Brian, yeah, I'll be right there. Brian's here.
Why don't you just ring the doorbell?
I don't know, can I ask him?
Not really. I learned to accept Brian's quirks.
Dad, come on in.
How much in the vicinity of sanity? Can I get a drink?
Yeah. Hey Dave,
Hey, Brian.
you winning?
No, but I'm not exactly trying either.
There you go, sire.
Thank you, kind servant. What do these jokers think they're up to?
You got me.
I don't know. Ron, you're closer to them than Brian and I. Can you tell us what exactly is going through their heads?
I wish I knew. At this point, you know as much as I do.
I mean, okay, the idea of putting the three of us together on an assignment like this,
I know, and that makes sense. At least it didn't, so.
I know, let's not dwell on it, okay?
But that aside, it's a safe bet.
Well, it's so short notice. I mean, if we had more time.
You take care of the turkeys who think this is possible first.
I'm with you on that.
I bet 7. At least everything we need.
At least that's a plus.
I'll call. Call and raise. Did you talk to Mike about helping out?
Yeah, he's set to go. He'll be by later. Call.
Oh, call. What are his thoughts on this mess?
Feels the same way we do. Hence why he wants to help out. Take 3?
Just as long as the top brass don't find out. Right? How many?
2, please. Anyone else think this is a bad idea?
We've already agreed that this is a bad idea. Deal that takes 3.
I don't mean the time frame, I mean the assignment.
It's a job. You can't tell me you haven't done anything you didn't feel funny about before.
Well, of course I can't, but I can also tell you it seems pretty unusual.
You mean coming after?
Yeah.
I hear that. A little too late to be taking extra steps if you ask me.
Nobody did, but your opinion is noted. Let's get this game underway, shall we?
I thought we were doing this just to avoid merely sitting here while we ran. You know, like we usually do. I'm out.
Didn't you only ask for 2?
Oh, it's a new bluffing strategy I'm trying. Besides, I didn't know we were serious about playing.
That's the stupidest excuse for folding I've ever heard. This is the stupidest since Ron said he had to.
Look, can we forget about that already? I was talking faster than I was thinking. What I meant to say was...
Just don't finish that sentence, okay?
Please, Ron, we've heard it all before.
Just show us your hand, big spender.
Fine, fine. Ream and weave, Dave.
What the hell are you so happy about? I was folded, too.
Well, evidently you weren't seriously planning to listen to 4 when I left here anyway. Let's do this for real.
I'll be back in a minute.
What did I do to deserve this crap?
Do I really need to bring it up again?
Please don't. I hear enough about from Mike every single day.
Oh, you have that little confidence in your hand.
No, just that little confidence in your dealing.
Dang, harsh words. But not as harsh as what Mike said to the higher-ups the other day.
Which would explain why they're not including him in this assignment. We'll show them, though.
Yeah, by not telling them he's helping on an assignment we raise not workables, we sit here complaining about it instead of trying to figure it out. We'll show them. I'll call 3, please.
Look, all I'm saying is we can do this assignment. We'll bring Mike in with us, and when it's done, they'll be convinced we've got what it takes to get up to their level. Dave?
Amen to that, Ron. Unless they find out we brought Mike in without their approval, in which case we're screwed. 2, please.
Yeah, but who here's going to say anything?
No one here.
Alright, then. Dealer takes 1.
1 card. Impressive how Ron dealt himself such a sweet hand. Right, Ron?
Most impressive. Still, I'll play.
What are you implying, Dave? Besides, I guess Brian's hand wasn't crap after all after such a hefty wager.
Definitely the more impressive than you busted it, right? I'll go.
You know, Dave, coming from one of the people who I'm supposed to be fooling, it means a lot.
Alright. Enough of the chatter. Let's let the cards decide.
Man, when did you get so strict with the rules, Cardi McGambler? Check it out, boys.
Great hand. Beats mine. Carter?
Laugh it up, fuzzballs. Not a bad bit of gambling if I say so myself.
Hey, Brian. Well, that was quite a hand. Too bad I had to go to waste like that. Ryan's your deal?
Right. Get it together, man.
Ron's officially given up his seat at the table. Everything set to go, Mike?
It is. Sorry I was late getting here. I was just trying to put the final touches on planning and everything.
No problem. Glad you got here when you did, or Brian and I would have had to listen to a lot of that and even longer.
No king. No wonder the partners want him out of the picture.
Yeah, well, take it from me, guys. You know what the partners on the case. Things are so tense after a buffer like that last one.
I just can't believe we sold him on you falling out with the partners.
Yeah, especially the way Brian busted cards.
It's hilarious, Mike. Let's get one more hand in before we do this thing.
Has Christian explained the situation to you?
Yeah, and Dave as well, from what I heard.
Okay, but unfortunately, you know what that means for Ron.
Yeah, still have a hard time believing it though.
Well, I did, until they showed me the evidence. And then they promoted me.
Suppose I should say congratulations. So you don't have a problem doing this yourself?
Well, I can't say it'll be easy. We've been friends for a long time. But I'm going to have to let him take the fall so I don't get any deeper.
Can't argue with that, but... Wait a minute, you're not involved in this, are you?
Well, not entirely, but I knew about it and I didn't say anything.
How did you take that risk with yourself?
Well, I trusted Ron to keep it under wraps. And you get why I didn't tell you, right?
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't. So it's going to be like we talked about, right? You're going to let Ron know we're going to be late?
Right, and then Dave gets up at some point, lets me in, and then I shoot him.
Yeah. Just be quick with it though, because, you know how he is when we're playing cards.
Mm-hmm. And do we have a plan for body removal?
Just leave him where he lies was the impression I got.
Alright, we better get this thing set.
So, Mike, are we going to be able to do this without Rob?
Partners seem to think so, but I'm still a bit skeptical.
Thanks for the confidence, Mike. You've met with Matthew before, right?
Yeah, I did, with Ron and Richard. When I called him to set up this meeting, he seemed okay with it.
Even though Ron wasn't going to be there?
You know they were hesitant at first, but they trusted Ron's judgment regarding me. Didn't want to push my luck, though. We can count on you for backup this time, right, Brian?
Look, I got it, okay?
Mike just wants to be sure that you're going to be mistake-free this time.
Thanks, Dave. I got that. All right. See you later.
All right, Dave. Everything's set.
Does he really think we're going to team up with an outside group? He knows the partners, and he knows what the consequences are.
It's all about the details. I just had to fill him in on the background.
Yeah, I was surprised when Richard risked his position for this. I guess that's why he ended up dead a few days later, and you took his place at the top.
Yeah, it was that and me agreeing to take out Ron.
And that was a pretty steep price to pay.
Yeah, it was. For both of us.
Okay, Mike, you ready for this?
I think so. Let's do it.
Thanks for coming over, Dave.
Anytime, Ron. What's on your mind?
Where to start? I've just been pretty stressed about things recently, both personally and professionally.
I think we're going to need to put on a pot of coffee, Ron.
Don't worry, Dave. It's more professional than personal.
Yeah, but you tend to let those become interconnected, and we're right back to square one a couple of weeks later.
I've heard you say that, Dave. And you're right, but it's more of a professional issue.
Right. Is it about what happened to Richard? I can't imagine what he did to get such a reaction from the partners.
It's definitely a jolt, but you know they aren't very forgiving when it comes to traders. At least that's what I've heard. From what little I've heard, I mean.
You know, I liked Richard and I understood his motives, but come on. I don't know exactly what he did, but he knew what he was risking and he got what he deserved.
I guess you're right, but I didn't really realize how important an example that was, regardless of how I felt about Richard as a friend. It certainly doesn't make me want to do anything against the partners, though. Not that I would. Well, thanks for coming over. You helped me clear my head. You ready to head over to Mike's?
Yeah, glad I could help.
You think they got the job done?
Well, if they didn't, then they know what the consequences are.
You want to take a stroll around the place then? Make sure they don't have any tricks up their sleeves?
Yeah, better. Besides, I'm one of the last people they're expecting to see anyway.
Alright, let's do this.
Well, I see you guys use a real pot too, huh?
Of course, we're all pretty literal around here.
Well, you have to be in our line of work. There's not much room for creativity.
Not within the system anyway. That's why I got out when I first had the chance.
That's right. When we talked, you said you used to work there.
Yeah. So what made you decide to move away? I hear you were just a stone's throw away from the top.
You're right, I was. It's the usual stuff. They weren't very flexible, and the money's better on the outside.
Amen to that, is it?
No, it always is. Won't be long now before I can retire and just spend my life away.
Don't make me jealous. I've worked so hard for my small fortune. The old-fashioned way.
There's nothing wrong with that. You guys have a family. I mean, I just had opportunities I couldn't pass up, but you require a good steady job. Stability.
Well, you're right. You're right. You have a woman now, though, right?
Yeah, we're just taking it easy for now.
Does she know what you do?
She knows enough about what I do. Would you tell your wife about this?
I suppose not. There could be worse things, though. As long as what happened to Richard doesn't happen, I think she'll be okay with it.
The stuff with Richard was brutal, which is why I was actually surprised to hear back from you. You weren't nervous?
Not really. They have no way to trace it back to me.
And what about Ron?
Well, Ron's pretty tight with the partners. They just needed somebody for a special job, and he was the best choice.
Well, personally, I like Ron, but I would never consider him the best one for anything the partners had in mind.
You're probably right, but, you know, he's good if you get to know him.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. Come here, have a seat. Check that out. See the guy in the first photograph? He's on the left.
Yeah.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, I remember him. He used to work with us, I believe.
You understand why he left, don't you?
Yeah, something about getting a better deal elsewhere.
Yeah. His name's Matt. He's an independent contractor now. And he works for the companies that would like to see the partners fail. You know what some of the projects we got working on right now, right?
I have a general idea of him.
Okay. Well, you're about to get a little more involved.
Why me?
Well, all I can say is a few people, some powerful people, want to get their hands on some of these items before anybody else so they can eliminate the competition. Specifically, go to the second picture and see why.
Well, I know what this looks like, but I mean, I'm on the level. I wouldn't go against the partners.
It's alright. I know you've had meetings with it. So, Ron's not told you anything he's been up to?
No, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's on the level too.
Why don't you look at this?
I'm trusting you two to keep this quiet. I've known all three of you guys for a while, but I just don't trust Brian. He's always struck me as something of an opportunist, and I know that he'd use this to get in good with the partners. I see where you're coming from, but Brian can be trusted. If he hears about this, and trust me when I say I'll know if he does, the deal's off and he won't see another dime. Just trust him about Ron. He's known Matthew since before we started working with the partners. Just leave Brian out of this. Okay, I'll take your word for it. What do you guys need from me?
Well, I don't really know what to say to that. It's pretty surprising.
Well, luckily Richard's already been taken care of. What we need you to do is eliminate Ron. And just as an added bonus, make it look like Matt did it.
Well, again, I ask, I mean, why me? I mean, why can't you take care of it?
First of all, Ron is a member of your crew. Second of all, my pay grade keeps my hands clean. And thirdly, you know how the partners will react if you don't do what they ask.
What do you need from me?
Brian's dead.
I gathered that. Did the partners kill?
No, Christian did. But then the partners killed him.
Wait a minute, Christian. He's the one that assigned us to trap Matthew.
Well, it was a setup. He was trying to get rid of us before Ron ratted him out.
But Ron was working against the partners. That's why you shot him.
Well, that and he was giving intel to Richard and Matthew. That's why Christian set this meeting up.
So help me out here. Ron was meeting with Richard and Matthew behind the partners' back.
Right.
He wasn't working for the partners the whole time, though, just near the end. Did he have anything to do with Richard's death?
Well, he provided the intel, but Christian pulled the trigger.
I guess that's what he was trying to tell me that one day. I guess that's why he didn't. Did the partners suspect Christian at all?
Not even a little. Of course, neither did we.
Then how'd they find out?
I think it was something Brian said.
Well, by the way,
Oh, yeah?
you didn't believe what Christian said about Dave, did you?
No, I didn't. We probably shouldn't rat anybody else out unless we're for sure it's the right thing to do.
I mean, you know, it's like, I have a problem with this too, but, you know, Ron and Dave went against the partners, and they say jump, we gotta say how high, right?
Yeah. I'll see you over there. And that's when they told me the whole story about Ron, Matthew, Richard, everything. They suspected something with Christian after Richard, but it wasn't until they thought about this meeting that they figured it out.
And we didn't think to go to the other partners after talking to Richard. I mean, he's one of them. Any of them says jump.
Exactly.
So why did you kill Ron? You knew the truth, right? Why didn't you just tell us?
Well, the partners say jump, like you said. You got to do it when they ask. They needed Christian to think that his rouse had worked. They said that Ron was going down regardless of whether I was the one to pull the trigger or not. It wasn't the first time they'd snuffed out someone. The money's yours if you want it. The partners are buying you out of your contract. No strings attached.
Just stop talking, Mike. I'll drive you back to your car.